Case. Sports. And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Inside for him, it's Harris and Duran. Cade Cunningham out there with Hardaway. And it's Ivy in at the small forward position. And for Toronto, Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Brown is in the shooting guard spot with Barrett at small forward. And it's Quickly in at point guard. Greg, we know that both these teams have had a difficult stretch recently and are hoping to turn things around in this one.
Yeah, it's a new opportunity. And Kevin, I expect each side to be hungry and motivated to get this win. And if not, the struggles will continue.
Cunningham passes to Ivy.
And Ivy's just so difficult to corral. Sometimes you have to foul him and hope he misses it.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And his percentage at the line last season, right at the 75% mark.
Now, here's Quickly. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Darko Rajakovic had a few moments to share with me before. He talked about how dialed in he is on Cade Cunningham in this matchup. Coach told me the key is not to let him get into a rhythm early on. That might mean we have to throw different defenders at him. Maybe send them double teams, too. Everything is on the table tonight. We'll see what they come up with for Cade. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Well, let's see the vertical of Mr. Hardaway. Go ahead, sir. Pretty dunk.
And the defense of this Raptors team. Greg, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions. Makes defending a much easier prospect.
Now, here's Quickly. Pass to Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Rebounded by the Pistons. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. With the step back. Here's Ivy. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
He's a big combo guard, and Ivy plays with no fear in there.
Barnes screen on Cunningham. And Jalen Duran picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Cunningham against Quickly. Here's the 3.
And that combination of length and instinct, that's what makes Cunningham so competitive at the defensive end.
Hardaway with a wide open look. Trains the three-pointer. Hardaway has got 5 points so far.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
And this is why you get the ball into his hands. Let him establish the pace and rhythm of the game.
Here's Cunningham over Quickly. And it falls over the rim and in.
And the strength of Cunningham. Fantastic job there scoring on the defense.
And here is Quickly. To the middle. Here's Pirtle. Banked in off the glass. Pirtle's got his second basket.
I'm not sure which was better, Pirtle's screen or his finish, but either way, nice execution in the roll.
With every passing season, Quickly's role seems to expand.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, he's had to prove himself over and over. And now that he has, I don't think you'll find nearly as many doubters as he had when he first came into the league.
Barnes, an easy 2 points on the layup.
This Scotty Barnes in his element. He's so confident in the paint.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Harris. Over Barnes. Harris passes to Durant. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Frank, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Pistons leading by 3. Cunningham looking it over. Out to Hardaway. Pass to Harris. Lock at 6. Harris a screen on Brown. And Cunningham with the slam.
And he can make some jaw-dropping plays. Cunningham loves to get to the 10 and finish with authority.
Here's Quickly. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
A reserve through his first 3.5 seasons. Quickly now stepping indoors to a starting role.
You know, Kevin, you go from instant offense role off the bench to now being a lead guard. The responsibility takes an extraordinary step up. But this guy is clearly ready. Quickly wanted to be a starter in this league. Boy, this guy just finds ways to score. Tim Hardaway Jr. able to finish with contact.
Now, Quickly. Got it up, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Pistons. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pistons.
Yeah, these guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter. Inside for him, it's Harris and Durant. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Cunningham. And it's Ivy in at the 3 spot. Now here is Hardaway. On the wing, Harris. And Durant slams it in.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take. I mean, this guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Harris kicks to Cunningham. This one for 3. Krills the 3-pointer. Cunningham's got 7.
A revenge bucket right there. Cunningham making up for the 3 points at the other end.
And here's Quickly for 3. It's hauled in by Harris. Pistons leading by 4. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Ivy. Rebound by the Raptors. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Barnes dishes to Barrett. Takes it off the glass.
Boy, you talk about a gifted finisher. R.J. Barrett, soft touch on the interior.
Cunningham outside with the shot. And it's good off the glass. He's got 9.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, Jalen Duren, a physical specimen, is improving the finer points of his game, including his vision. He said, I feel like I've always been a good passer. I've developed more of that as my young career has gone on, understanding the league better and how to win. Kevin?
Yeah, D.A., you know, it takes time, but nice to see his development.
Yeah, nasty dunk there by Cunningham. This is why he went first overall. Cade's got length, skill, and athleticism.
It's good. Doris, it's great to see the excitement that surrounds women's basketball currently, isn't it?
It's great, Kevin, that these incredible players with a high skill level are being acknowledged, not only for that skill, but the quality of play, the competitive spirit of these women. They have worked as hard, and they should get as much recognition.
And taken away by Brown. To the inside. And the dunk by Barnes.
Wow, shake the building with that finish, Scotty Barnes. My goodness.
Outside Hardaway. Cunningham sets a screen for Hardaway. Off target with the open look.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Cunningham passes to Harris. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Ivy, and slam dunk by Ivy.
And man, can Ivy fly. I mean, a big-time finisher.
Here's Barrett. Duran pulls it in. Duran's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Ivy dishes to Harris. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And it does a world of good for them to have Harris getting busy inside. Gives them that inside-out edge they're looking for.
And stolen by Harris. Duran against Pirtle. Outside Hardaway. Here he goes. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
How about that burst of speed? Tim Hardaway Jr. Whoa.
Raptors trail by 6. Quickly looking it over. A three-pointer off the mark. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside Hardaway. Harris inside. Barnes on him. Harris's shot is off.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
And so is Detroit with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Fans, direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan. Half-court shot. Drums, please. They're thinking about the shot.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
They've got Dick. Also Mitchell out there. Walter out there with Kelly Olynyk. And it's Abaji in at the 4 slot. That's the groove starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Unloads from 13. And it's Reed pulling it down.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Thompson finds Beasley. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
Now, make no mistake, there's some big-time athleticism when you're talking about Malik Beasley. Rise up and finish at the cup.
Now, here's Mitchell. And the rebound goes to the Pistons. Fontecchio passes to Stewart. Yep, that one goes in there. And now it's a 10-point Piston lead.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Mitchell with it, picked up by Thompson. And Davion Mitchell gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Mitchell against Beasley. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Now, here's Mitchell. He has yet to score. He takes it in. Here's Abaji. Pass to Dick. Just 4 to shoot. The Raptors need to get a shot on. Walter can't get it to go. It's Reed, top of the key. Beasley outside. Here's Fontecchio. And here's Reed. Can't cash in from close range.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Here's Walter, and he uses the glass on the lane.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Thompson outside. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. In the corner, Reed with it. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Here's Fontecchio. Detroit, no good that time either.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Now here's Beasley. Count it. Beasley's got his second basket of the game.
Hey, you love to see a guard like Malik Beasley take it down low and be willing to compete and make a shot.
Mitchell passes to Abaji.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
That's his first personal foul.
Pistons leading by 6. Thompson up top. Dick defending. Thompson against Mitchell. And Thompson kicks to Beasley. Back to Thompson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Thompson's got his first points in this one.
Boy, Malik Beasley, known as a pure scorer, but how about the setup of his teammate right there? That's a pretty pass.
The Raptors shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
So Detroit ends up going with the new group. He makes 1 of 2 that time. The Pistons have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Ivy with it. He has 6. And he makes good on the layup. Ivy's got 8 points.
Oh, interior defense doesn't hold back against Ivy, but he just explodes right by them and gets it to go.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Detroit leading by 9. Cunningham finds Harris. Back to Cunningham. Out to Hardaway. Back to Ivy. Takes it inside and slam dunk by Ivy.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Back to the action in just a minute. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the wide open his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for the Pistons, inside for him, it's Harris and Durham. Cunningham is out there with Hardaway. And it's Ivy in its small forward. And slam dunk by Ivy.
And this young guy, Ivy, is doing anything he wants right now, dominating in effortless fashion.
Round the pass to Quickly. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got his 4th rebound in this one. Brown against Hardaway. Pass to Ivy. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Harris outside. Here's Ivy. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Very healthy 6 for 9.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends.
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now.
That's his 2nd personal foul. First team foul.
Now, where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Driving inside.
Active defense from Jakob Poeltl. That's the key. When he stays active and alert, blocks are going to be there for him.
And it's Brown missing. Detroit leading by 12. Cunningham finds Ivy. Out to the right wing. Duran, the pass to Harris. Back to Duran. And, oh, he jams it right over Scotty Barnes. Wow.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Cunningham outside. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Brown.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Barnes looking around. Lets the 3 fly. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
This is a huge part of Scotty Barnes' development. Can he knock down the long ball?
Harris kicks to Cunningham. Pass to Duran. Poeltl with the steal. Nobody near Barnes. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Quick release from Scotty Barnes. My goodness, pre-shot preparation was on point.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now.
Look at those moves.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard J.B. Bickerstaff talking with his team. Now, Coach told his team, we're up. Take care of the ball. Don't give them the game. Playing smart basketball will clinch a victory for us. Guys?
All right, David, thanks.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Shots good by Duran.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, our man is going for the jugular. gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Well, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Cunningham against Quickly. 6 to shoot. Outside Hardaway. Harris to get free. And Hardaway gets it to go. And the Pistons lead by 10. And so Quickly will bring it up for the Raptors. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Count the basket.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Detroit.
And they had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
Hey, that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Cade Cunningham.
I think his steals tell the story. This guy was a disruptive force, and I don't think you can underestimate how important it is for a team to have someone in that role.
Here's Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Barrett. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes.
Yeah, we know this about Scotty Barnes. He has a team-first mindset, finds the open player in that instance.
Harris outside. And so it's Detroit with the W. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. And
Wizard starters. We've got Kyle Kuzma, Malcolm Brogdon out there with Bilal Coulibaly. Then there's Sadiq Bey, and it's Valanciunas in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Toronto, Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. At the 2 and 3, it's Brown and Barrett. And it's quickly in at the point.
At 6'5", Brogdon capable of getting up there. We don't see it all that often, but a nice dunk.
It's normal for guys to jump from team to team, Brent, but Kyle Kuzma has displayed real loyalty.
He clearly is starting to value what culture means and respects the time to build that up. He wants to be part of something special. And when you have players start to think that way, sometimes it translates to the court where they're more consistent and more reliable.
Here's Brogdon, and Brogdon with the stuff.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And the dunk by Pirtle.
I like how selfless Quickly was on that play, just creating team offense.
Here's Brogdon, and Brogdon with the stuff.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Quickly deciding where to go with it. Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Brogdon drives in, and it's in there. Brogdon's got 8.
Really good angle of attack there for Brogdon. Just saw a little angle and took it.
Quickly with the ball. Guarded by Valanciunas. Left side, Coulibaly. And that one is hammered home.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
It's Barnes on the wing. 6 to shoot. They set a pick. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Kuzma. For Washington, they've gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid. Well, it was a tough season for the Washington Wizards, Grant. A franchise-low 15 wins.
You know, B.A., it started with trading away their star, Bradley Beal, before the season. But I like their new direction, prioritizing the future and developing talent.
Now, this is the kind of play you want out of R.J. Barrett, just hustle plays.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Kyle Kuzma the last few seasons has been pushing his scoring over 20 points per game. He said, I'm showing the league that I'm not just a role player. Having a leadership position and getting better every single game, that's what I care about. I want to keep elevating. Ryan, high hopes.
Just the 27th pick back in 2017. He's having a dynamite career. Shot clock at 5. Here's Kuzma, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Kuz loves those inside shots, and he's working hard to find them.
Quickly against Brogdon. There's the triple. Rebound Washington.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Here's Coulibaly. Here's Valanciunas. Second chance effort. And he lays it up and in.
It's so hard to move a mountain, trust me. Major damage on the boards being done by Valanciunas.
Here's Quickly. Buries it down low. Quickly's got 5 now.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Outside Coulibaly. So Bruce Brown is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
.105 left in the opening quarter. Quickly against Brogdon. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Brogdon going up with a purpose now here on the interior.
Quickly with the ball. He's got 5. Lets it go from deep. Valanciunas with a rebound. Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Graham.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes.
Koulibaly up top, defended by Brown. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Valanciunas has that grown man strength, fantastic at pushing through contact and finishing.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And here's Quickly. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. Trailing by 8. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
All kinds of grit there on the inside from Emmanuel Quickly.
Quickly against Brogdon. Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. It's Washington leading by 6. And back in a moment. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Washington.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
Well, in the early goings, the mid-range shot has also been working well for them. They've been racking up some points off of those jumpers, and those are probably being invited.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting in the second. We've got Jonas Valanciunas, Bilal Koulibaly out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's Kyle Kuzma, and it's Bey in at the 3 spot. Brogdon from outside. Bertle grabs a miss.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Looking at the Raptors, Brent, things have not gone too smoothly since their 2019 championship.
Well, I felt like that championship roster was built just for that year, though, B.A. There wasn't a lot of progression that was going to come from that. They went in, they got Kawhi, they won the championship, and now it's all about rebuilding their franchise in the style that they want to do it. They have one guy that they believe in Scotty Barnes, R.J. Barrett on the trade, and slowly and surely they're going to start to put these pieces around to become a contender again.
And again, Toronto no good. Washington leading by 3. Kuzma right side. Outside Brogdon. Kuzma down low, guarded by Quickly. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
And look at the ups on Kyle Kuzma.
It's Quickly with a drive. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Quickly's got 9 points.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Count it.
Well, Brogdon's got a nice all-around game, and you don't want him to get going. He'll add to the point total with this kind of rhythm.
Quickly from outside. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
Here's Brogdon. Rebound Toronto. It's Barrett on the wing. He's covered by Bey. That ties the game.
Now Barrett with a nice touch down there as the lefty was able to negotiate the little room that he had.
Brogdon feeling it out a bit. Well, Graham, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Quickly against Brogdon. Quickly passes to Barnes. And it's good. 2 points. 5 points in the game.
That's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Pass to Koulibaly. And he drives in. Oh, a dunk and a foul! powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Jakob Poeltl. Washington shooting their second free throw attempt on the night. Well, Brent, since 1980, the Wizards have had home court advantage in the playoffs just one time.
BA, do you want to have anything that you want to share that's positive about the Wizards? I mean, this team has not made it out of the second round in that span, so hard to envision that happening anytime soon. You got a long way to go.
Just 3 to shoot. Here's Barnes. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Kuzma. That one's off. He's 2 for 3 in the game.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
The 3 from Barnes. It's rebounded by Washington. Valanciunas has got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Brogdon. Oh, Brogdon gets a step. Kuzma for 3. Toronto grabs the miss.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Outside Barrett. Pass to Brown. Quickly outside. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Quickly's got 15 points.
With it all clicking, Quickly can be dangerous, and he's showing it tonight.
Brogdon against Quickly. Brogdon with a nice finish down low.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
Brogdon against Quickly. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
This first half has been all him. He's getting to his spots and going to work.
And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for Washington. Coulibaly on the wing. No good on the buzzer beater. A big-time effort for Emmanuel Quickly, providing a lot of energy for Toronto. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. We'll be right back. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Emmanuel Quickly with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Hey, we didn't expect this. Not normally a big-time assist maker. He's done a great job moving the ball around.
You can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
Davion Mitchell is out there with Dick. Then it's Kelly Olynyk, then it's Walter, and it's Abaji in at the power forward position. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Poole slashing inside.
And Poole streaking past the defense. Looked like he had another gear he got to.
All right, Graham, what do you think about Jordan Poole's nickname, the Poole Party?
Oh, it's very apt, right? Because when he's on, everyone is having a good time. But it also speaks to his relaxed attitude. He's out there to shoot and have fun while doing it.
Kispert, the pass to Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Sarr pulls it in. The Wizards with a lead. Now here's Poole. Pass to Sarr. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Poole with the ball. Picked up by Dick. Poole, the pass to Sarr. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Well, you have to track Sarr in that action. He's so fluid for his size and does a great job coming off the pick.
Mitchell, the pass to Olynyk. It's rebounded by Washington. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jordan Poole. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Now Mitchell. No made baskets yet. Outside Dick. Here's Walter. George defending. Here's Dick. And the Raptors miss again. Wizards leading by 4. Grant, would you say the Raptors are in the process of starting over?
You know, I certainly don't think that's the wrong thing to call it, BA. Coaching changes, some big trades. They're shuffling things around and trying to start building something new.
And Poole playing aggressive on the inside, just forcing the defense to come at him.
That free throw no good. Well, whenever Jordan Poole is out there, Brent, you expect some highlight reel moments.
Well, there's no doubt that Jordan Poole's the kind of player that's going to take some chances. Sometimes it doesn't go so well, but when the times pay off, BA, it is spectacular.
Mitchell against Poole. There's a screen. To win the cold spell. Here's Walter driving in. Yes! And the foul! It's on Corey Kispert.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
Toronto shooting their second attempt at the line tonight. And Grant, when you play the Wizards, you better be ready to run.
BA, they like to speed you up. They force you to play at their pace. And on the flip side, that gives you open floor opportunities as well.
For the tie. He nails it, and we're tied.
Excellent effort from Kelly Olynyk. That time, coaches really appreciate the big guy who can run the floor.
Poole, the pass to Sarr. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Sarr's gotten his second bucket of the game. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. And it's Mitchell, the miss. And it's Poole with the ball for the Washington Wizards. Putting on the Jets, Jordan Poole, good on the bucket. And now it's a 4-point Washington lead.
Poole can make some of those inside off-balance opportunities look easy.
To the inside, Walter. It's rebounded by Washington.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Poole floating in for the slam. He's electric.
Using those hops to attack the rim. Poole takes flight.
Olynyk with a screen on Poole. And it's Mitchell penetrating. Misses from short range. Washington leading by 6. Here's Poole. Poole gets it in close.
Things are starting to come together for them. And the lead is starting to grow, too.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
Here's Mitchell. And he makes it on the layup.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Poole. Off target at the rim. Toronto has gotten nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Good. And now just a 4-point Wizard lead.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Here's Sarr. And he banks in the layup. Sarr's got 6 points in the quarter.
There's just no reason to give him inside position.
Yeah, when he's this close to the basket, it's a wrap.
And so it's the Washington Wizards with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their key to and let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
Well, Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. On the court for Washington, we've got Bilal Coulibaly, Kyle Kuzma out there with Saddiq Bey. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Valanciunas in at the 5. Kicks it out to Barnes from outside the arc. That shot, no good. Washington leading by 8. High post, Valanciunas. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Barrett. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
They're being put to the test, and he's doing everything he can to keep them in this game.
Here's Brogdon. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pirtle with a screen on Brogdon. The 3 from Quickly. They grab their own miss. Got a piece of it. Outside, Brown. Shot clock at 6. Here's Barnes. Rebounded by Kuzma. Kuzma's got 4 rebounds in the game. The Wizards have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Outside Brogdon. Oh, they find the hot hand. You can count it. He's 10 for 14 now.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Here's Quickly. Rebounded by Brogdon. Washington leading by 8. Down low. It's stolen by Pirtle. And now the Raptors on the break. It's stolen by Brogdon. Here's Kuzma. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
And that's a nice pass from Bey, willing to do whatever he can to help his team.
Brogdon against Quickly. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Washington.
Well, they found success off the drive, creating a lot of buckets by getting into the teeth of the defense.
Well, we've also seen them being very aggressive down in the paint. All game long, they've been hunting down those inside points.
And here's Brogdon. Rebound, Toronto. Pirtle's got his 7th rebound of the game of that last one. The 3 from Barnes. It's rebounded by Washington.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And the foul called on R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul of the game. So for the Wizards, Sarr comes in for Kuzma, and it's Jordan Poole in for Brogdon. Poole with the ball. 3-pointer. Washington again can't hit. 1:31 left in the fourth. Quickly outside. A deep 3. He can't get it to go. And so it's Bey who brings up the ball for Washington. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. And an intentional foul right there.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up by 9.
Yeah, and the potential Sarr has is enticing. He's a talented, mobile big man who wants to keep improving.
1:07 left to play in the fourth quarter. Outside Barrett. Into the lane. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spike. Bey outside. And there's the lob. Brown with the steal. Here comes Toronto on the push. The 3 from Barnes. Valanciunas with a rebound.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
And stolen by Barrett.
And they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
Outside Koulibaly. We see the Wizards get the win here. Just a gutsy performance on the... All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. So alongside Grant Hill...
2 games. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. They've got Kyle Kuzma. Brogdon out there with Koulibaly. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Bey in at the 3 spot. And for the Pistons, inside for him, it's Harrison Duran. Hardaway is out there with Cade Cunningham. And it's Ivy in at the 3. Well, Coach, both teams hoping to use this game to get back on track.
Yeah, Kevin, when you're struggling, sometimes you just need that one win to get you going, and then you can be propelled in the right direction. Don't underestimate the power of having some positive momentum.
Well said. Coach, it didn't take long for Cade Cunningham to establish himself as the leader of this team.
Well, Kevin, he's very mature for his age. He was put in a position with all young guys around him, so he had to step up. And I've never heard Cade Cunningham blame anyone else for the team's struggles. He's got everything you could want in a team leader.
Beautiful touch close in. Kuzma excels at taking advantage down low.
Hardaway passes to Duren. No good from the wing.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down.
Now, here's Cunningham. Out to Hardaway. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Brogdon. Wizards have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
How about the athleticism from Valanciunas? Pours on the gas to ensure the finish in transition.
Ivy with a screen for Hardaway. It's good from long range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Cunningham against Brogdon. Kuzma left side. And Kuzma slams it in.
And I like that Kuzma can go off 1 or 2 feet. It really allows him to attack the rim with ease.
Harris setting the pick for Hardaway. Out to Harris. Over in the corner, Cunningham. Puts up a 3. Washington with the rebound. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. One thing he pointed out in particular was Valanciunas' ability to control the glass. Coach said we block out some nights better against him than others, but we can't play soft against this guy. So they'll have to try and keep a body on him at all times. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. And so it's Detroit with the ball after the basket by Washington. Cunningham looking it over. Shot clock at 6. Valanciunas grabs the board.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
And Greg, for longtime Pistons fans, that Bad Boys era was so special.
I mean, Detroit's a tough, hard-working town. And those teams did have great talent led by Isaiah Thomas, but it was their physical, intimidating style of play that made them the Bad Boys.
Pistons trail by 7. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter.
And man, can Ivy fly. I mean, a big-time finisher.
Brogdon the pass to Valanciunas. And here's Bay. Here's the screen. Brogdon outside. They double-team Brogdon. The shot's good from Bay.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Hardaway is screen on Brogdon. Cunningham against Brogdon. Cunningham's shot is off. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Pass to Bay. Cunningham against Brogdon. Duren pulls it in. Pistons trail by 7. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Outside Hardaway. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Here's Cunningham, and it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's Brogdon, and it's in there. Brogdon's got his second bucket. Here's Ivy. No good on the last second attempt there. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Wizards lead by 7. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
Inside for him, it's Harris and Durham. Hardaway is out there with Cade Cunningham. And it's Ivy in at the small forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Here's Brogdon. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. Brogdon outside. Pass to Bay, and it's Jaden Ivey with the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Brogdon outside. Teardrop shot.
And that combination of length and instincts, that's what makes Cunningham so competitive at the defensive end.
Coach, on top of being an impactful player, Malcolm Brogdon has always been the consummate pro.
He sure has, Kevin. He fits in seamlessly wherever he goes. Works hard, puts the team first, and is willing to accept whatever role is given to him.
Detroit shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
Stan, I've always admired you. Come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, I loved being around the game, and so 2 things happened that drove me into coaching. Number 1, I loved baseball and I couldn't hit one, so that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way, so if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your interest there.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps. Terrific story.
With his strength, it isn't easy to upset Valanciunas with a little contact. You're going to have to get a lot more physical than that.
Now, here's Ivy. Back to Cunningham. Stolen by Brogdon. Kuzma outside. Here's Valanciunas from down in the low post. It goes. Now it's a 6-point Washington lead.
Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Deflects the pass, and stolen by Kuzma. Brogdon with it. Now defended by Cunningham. And there's the foul to try to stop the break, and that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll retain possession. And he knocks down the first one.
And he's the glue that holds this team together. Brogdon's calm demeanor and lead by example approach is so valuable to this squad.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And at last, they get one to fall. Brogdon's got the lead up to 10 now for the Wizards. And the way the Wizards like to play, Greg, you can expect them to get out and run.
Yeah, they're young and they can fly, right? They've got speed and athleticism to get up and down the floor. They'll push the tempo as much as you allow.
And that one's good, Brogdon.
And this is how confident Brogdon is in his scoring ability. Able to get it done from everywhere.
Cunningham kicks to Hardaway. Ivy up top, just 5 to shoot. The 3-ball. The rebound by Malcolm Brogdon. Brogdon's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Bay. Kuzma outside. Rebound by the Pistons. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Obviously, the Pistons in the midst of a long rebuild. 2 seasons in a row at the bottom of the league standings. Last season, they had the worst record in this once proud franchise's history. That counts the record-setting 28-game losing streak that they had. It's pretty clear that this could be a long road to redemption. Kevin?
Yeah, could is the operative word. This could be indeed. David, thank you. Here's Hardaway. After the basket by Washington. Cunningham kicks to Harris. Outside Hardaway. Down low. And stolen by Bay. Pushing it up. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. That shot is off target. That makes him 2 for 3.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
Duran sets the screen for Cunningham. Duran the pass to Hardaway. Good on the triple. Hardaway has got 5 points now this quarter.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better fit.
And so it's Washington bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. It's time now to go. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You know, guys, Malcolm Brogdon has been exceptional here tonight.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
Taking a look at the Wizards. Poole and Kispert are the guard set. Sarr out there with George. And it's Bagley in at the 5 down low. Here's Beasley. Got a hand on it. And it was not a clean block. Whistle blows and a foul on the defender here. It's a shooting foul, so free throws will be coming up. Detroit shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Stan, for 4 seasons, you were the head coach of the Detroit Pistons. And we were just talking the other day, what a great sports city Detroit is.
Oh, I absolutely love my time in Detroit. I've still got 2 kids who live in the area, and great sports fans. Hardworking people that really value hardworking teams, and if you are one, they will be behind you all the way.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Yeah, they're not pulling any punches here. Even the guards are attacking the basket.
And George hits the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Team second.
Beasley against Poole. Stewart with the screen on Poole. Pass to Stewart. Back to Beasley. Out left to the wing. 5 to shoot. Reed finds Thompson. Over Bagley. They get it back. Reed. They shoot again. Kicks it out to Beasley. Here's Stewart. Buries the long-range jumper. Stewart's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Poole, the pass to George. Back to Poole. A shot missing. Pistons trail by 4. Fontecchio hasn't made one yet. And the foul called on Alex Sarr. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
It's Thompson off the drive. The shot by Stewart with no one around. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Stewart's got 5 points now in the quarter. Now, here's Poole. You know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
To the right side. Here's Stewart. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Stewart's got 7.
Great awareness by Thompson, wanting to find his open teammates whenever he can.
Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. Tobias Harris is checked in for Detroit.
Number 12.
Poole kicks to Kispert. Back to Poole. Count it. And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. It's going to be on Malik Beasley.
As hot as he's getting, they have to plan on bringing the double team every time he touches it.
This is his second attempt at the line tonight.
And 88 from the line a season ago. He was one of the best shooters in the league.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
George passes to Sarr. Here's Poole. Here's the drive. It's stolen by Harris. Now Detroit moving it up. And Thompson throws it down.
I think the rim could be 12 feet off the ground, and Thompson could still go get the lob.
There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Outside for Bagley. Back to Poole. Beasley with the steal. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And slam dunk by Harris.
Boy, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
Poole the pass to Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
And how about the leaping ability of Bagley? He gets off the ground with ease to throw that one down.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Beasley kicks to Thompson. And George gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Team 4. Substitution on the floor.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Harris. With the floater, he gets that one. Harris has got 6 points.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. We'll get... And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great pass.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Inside for him, it's Harris and Durham. Cade Cunningham out there with Hardaway. And it's Ivy in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Detroit right now. Detroit's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Cunningham inside. He's guarded by Brogdon. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for Washington. And Valanciunas kicks to Brogdon. Valanciunas sets a screen for Brogdon. Sweet little floater.
And the size and muscle of Brogdon, able to shrug off the contact with ease on the way up.
Outside Hardaway. Ivy with a screen for Hardaway. Brooks lays it up and banks it in. Hardaway has got it all tied up now for the Pistons.
And really, after trailing the entire game, they've got to be feeling good about evening things up.
Yeah, guys, they've shown a ton of character in making this comeback. Now they've got to finish the job.
And then Hardaway with the dunk.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, and hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen. It doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
And the Pistons making a change here. Stewart's checked in. Now Brogdon. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Here's Cunningham. Pass to Ivy. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the layup's good off the glass. Cunningham's got the lead up to 2 now for Detroit.
Cunningham is not shy about mixing it up down low. He's got a great feel around the rim.
Up top, Brogdon. Covered by Cunningham. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Stewart.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Yes, sir. Cade Cunningham embracing the role of a leader.
Brogdon the pass to Valanciunas. Back to Brogdon. And stolen by Ivy. Cunningham outside. Pass to Ivy. Into the lane. In the corner, it's Duran. Duran a screen. Hardaway passes to Duran. Offline from the top of the key.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Here's Brogdon. Pass to Coulibaly. Back to Brogdon. Another shot. No good on the layup. Pistons leading by 4. And here's Ivy. He's defended by Bay. Here's Duran. Kuzma pulls it in. Washington's shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? The shot by Brogdon wide open. It falls. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Hardaway, it drops.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Coulibaly with it. Pass to Valanciunas. Brogdon outside. Out to the right wing. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
So it's the Pistons now. They've allowed just 7 points here in the 4th quarter. Cunningham's shot is off.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
Absolutely need a 3 here.
And so the big win by Detroit in a tight game. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great.
EA Sports. So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. At the 2 and 3, it's Brown and Barrett. Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. And it's Quickly in at the point guard position. And for the Pistons, we've got Isaiah Stewart. Tim Hardaway is out there with Cade Cunningham. Then it's Duren, and it's Ivy in at the 3, the small forward. Who poked away? It's stolen by Barnes. Outside, Brown. Up and over Hardaway. Brown can't hit. You know, Grant, an underrated area of improvement for Scotty Barnes has been his defense.
You're spot on, B.A. I mean, we've seen an elevated intensity from him on that end. Finding more denials, attacking the ball, really proving himself as an effective stopper.
Here's Quickly. After the Pistons picking up a basket just moments ago. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tim Hardaway. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And so here is Toronto. The 3 from Quickly. Hardaway grabs the board. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with J.B. Bickerstaff, and he had nothing but praise for Scotty Barnes on the other side. He said Barnes poses so many problems because of his versatility. He can play multiple positions. He's unselfish. He's got great speed for his size. He had a lot of good things to say. Clearly, Barnes has a big fan here.
Thanks for that, Allie. And it's the Raptors with the ball. Following the score by Detroit. Pirtle, the pass to Barnes. Back to Pirtle. And stolen by Hardaway. And now the Pistons in transition. It's rebounded by Barrett. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Barnes, no good. The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And that one's good. Cunningham's gotten his second bucket.
And getting up close and personal, Cunningham knows he can get his shot to go inside.
The 3 from Quickly. The rebound by Detroit. Ivy outside. Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by, lays it up and banks it in.
Just finding room to go to work inside. Ivy really relies on his physical abilities to get a close-range shot.
For 3, Barrett. And the Raptors miss again. And here's Detroit. Good momentum, 8 straight points. After their title in 2019, the Raptors have struggled to stay among the league's elite stores.
Well, think about it, B.A. The driver of that title success was Kawhi Leonard and Kyle Lowry. Both of those players are gone. Very hard to replace players of that caliber. Almost inevitable they were going to take a step back.
Now here's Hardaway. Ivy, a screen on Brown. Here's Hardaway. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And again, Toronto, no good. The Pistons lead by 12. Now Ivy. He has 6. Here's Cunningham. Pass to Duren. Outside Hardaway. 3-pointer. And there's Cunningham on the assist from Hardaway. Cunningham's got 7 points in the game.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Now here's Stewart. No points yet. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It's going to go on R.J. Barrett. Detroit shooting their first free throws of the game. All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy, But they played hard, and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
And there it is for him.
I'm not sure which was better, Pirtle's screen or his finish, but either way, nice execution in the roll.
Stewart. Cunningham against Quickly. And the dunk by Duran.
He is ferocious on alley-oops. With his good hands and wingspan, Duran makes for an easy target on the lob.
Now here's Quickly. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
What a way to begin this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Cunningham against Quickly. It's stolen by Barnes. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. And that one's good. Quickly.
Yeah, we know this about Scotty Barnes. He has a team-first mindset. Finds the open player in that instance.
Brown against Hardaway. Picked by Stewart. Hardaway into the lane. The 3 is up. Kept alive. Stewart outside. There's Cunningham with a 3. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer. My goodness.
Well, that's a perfect...
And so it's the Detroit Pistons, up 15 points as this quarter concludes. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. Back after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Pistons?
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now, that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
So on the floor for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. There it is, the 3, and Barnes will play the 4. Emmanuel Quickly is out there with Bruce Brown, and it's Pirtle in at the 5. Hardaway's shot is good, and every team is looking for length on their roster.
Yeah, the reason, PA, is because of the quality and skill of shooting. Guys are coming across half court, and they can shoot the basketball at 35 feet. The reason you need length is there's more area to cover. Increasingly, Brian, it's getting harder and harder to play as an undersized guard in this league. Well, you love the commitment from Scotty Barnes. Made his decision, makes the contact, and the end one.
Something this Raptors team does very well is move the ball doors.
Yeah, BA, this is an unselfish group of guys. They like moving the basketball, getting everybody involved. Amazing when a team has everybody touch it, how good it feels.
Quickly with the ball, and it's Ivy picking him up. And that one's good. Quickly. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Cunningham against Quickly. Count that one. Cunningham's got 14 points.
Yeah, what a massive showing from Cade Cunningham. It's been really a treat to watch.
Here's Quickly. And the layup falls.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
The Pistons lead by 15. Cunningham looking it over. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
And no lack in concentration. Cunningham going to work.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Guys, Scotty Barnes said, my game starts on the defensive end, guarding anybody and taking pride in it. That leads to great offensive transition and just leads me to stay on lockdown throughout the game. Brian?
And Allie, for all his offensive gifts, that focus on defense is what makes him special. Outside Hardaway. Cunningham, a screen on Brown. Here's Hardaway. Barnes with the rebound.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And he gets it to go. Quickly's got 6 here in the quarter. The Pistons have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Here's Hardaway. Pass to Stewart. Fires the three. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
That one's good for 2. 12 points for him. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. And during the first few seasons of Emmanuel Quickley's career, he was seen primarily as a scorer, Graham.
Yes, but recently has blossomed into a more versatile threat. The leap we've seen in his passing has been especially impressive. He's a player to watch out for moving forward.
Brown passes to Quickley. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
Quickley against Cunningham. Pass to Hardaway. There's the triple. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
You can see how well Scotty Barnes moves on the basketball floor. And I mean that north and south, and what hops this young man has.
And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Unloads. The rebound by Detroit. Duran's got 11 rebounds in the game. Ivy goes in. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And he is a hard charger. Ivy only plays at full speed. A great burst on his drives.
And the Pistons pushing it up now. And finished off by Stewart.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Barnes with a screen on Cunningham. Quickly from outside. Counted from distance. Quickly's got 15 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Outside Hardaway. And stolen by Brown. And stolen by Hardaway. Stewart. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Hurdle with a screen on Cunningham. Quickly from outside. No luck on that one. And so it's Detroit looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Please, direct your attention now to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. They're thinking about it, thinking about the shot.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Nice game. Great performance by Cade Cunningham.
He was their offensive catalyst in the first half, working hard to get the whole team involved.
His fingerprints were all over this, involving his guys with his passes, finding different ways to take advantage of the defense.
Paul Reed is out there with Tobias Harris. Then there's Simone Fontecchio. Then it's Asar Thompson. And it's Beasley in at the point. That's the group for Detroit right now. He hits the second from the line.
Two shots.
Detroit leading by 16. And here's Beasley. Thompson outside. Just 5 to shoot. Shot from the low post is good.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
Abaji, pass to Mitchell. Pass to Abaji. Shoots over Beasley. Count that bucket.
What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
Thompson outside. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Driving inside. Mitchell grabs a miss.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Thompson pulls it in. Up and in on the layup. Thompson's got 4 points this quarter.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
The three from Mitchell. He buries it from three.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
A moment to hear from Ali LaForce.
The Raptors are still developing. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, we're focusing on offensive execution and player development. It's about what we need to do night in and night out, regardless of the opponent. As we grow, we'll teach more schemes for opponent preparation. BA step by step.
Yeah, it's a process, Ali. Thank you. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, BA, that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Reed passes to Harris. Back to Reed. And he dunks it down.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Fontecchio left side. They swipe it. Here comes Toronto on the push. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
And it's incredible how taking good risk on defense often leads to good looks at the other end.
That is quick defense to offense. These guys such terrific athletes. You can't let your guard down.
Harris a screen. With some arc. Fontecchio's shot is off. Raptors trail by 17. Here's Walter. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Toronto shooting their fourth attempt at the line tonight. The Pistons have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. Harris against Olynyk. From 6 feet away. Harris's shot is good. And the Pistons lead by 17.
In so many ways, Harris can beat you. He has the size and skill to score from all three levels.
Here's Walter. He's guarded by Fontecchio. To the paint. Picked his pocket. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. Pass to Reed. And that one is stuffed right through.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Abaji. It's tipped. All alone on the break. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
I think everyone in here felt that, though.
No question. That is a power-packed windmill jam. Wow. The three from Mitchell. That one no good. The Pistons lead by 21. Beasley for 3. The shot misses.
Pistons foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
First personal foul. 13 foul. At the line.
That free throw good from Olynyk.
I like how Kelly Olynyk finds a number of different ways to contribute to his team. A selfless player who always does what's asked of him.
There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter. Cunningham outside. And there's the drive. And the ball out of play. The Raptors will have it.
Raptors substitution. Number 19, Jacob Pertl.
The three from Barnes. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Detroit Pistons. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And it's Detroit with the ball. So the Raptors 5 right now. Barnes and Pertl down low at the 4 and 5. At the 2 and 3, it's Brown and Barrett. And it's quickly in at the 1. Cunningham passes to Stewart. Back to Cunningham. 5 on the clock. Stewart, a screen on quickly. It's Cunningham with a drive. Oh, he can't miss. 8 for 8 after that shot.
Cutting apart the defense on the drive. Cunningham skilled at getting to the cup.
Cunningham against quickly. Outside Barnes. To the middle. Here's Barrett. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Boy, look at how confident R.J. Barrett is on the interior, right in his sweet spot.
It's both from the stripe.
2 shots.
And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. 19-point game. And a foul called on Emmanuel quickly. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And it's Detroit with the ball. Pass to Stewart. And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Team second.
Duren against Pertl. Outside Hardaway. 6 to shoot. Stewart, the pass to Cunningham. There's the drive. And a two-handed jam.
The ferocious finish. Love watching Cunningham use his size and athleticism on the drive.
The 3 from quickly. Cunningham with some nice D. The Pistons lead by 21. Here's Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
Barnes, no good. The Pistons have gone 3 of 4 in the 4th and looking confident on offense. Stewart, the pass to Ivy. Back to Stewart. Cunningham, left side. Pass to Duren. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Emmanuel quickly. And make no mistake, Cade Cunningham is the engine of this team, Grant.
Man, his vision and playmaking are crucial to the offense. Coach trusts him to make the right reads and set up his teammates. He has cut down on mistakes and is rounding into an elite point guard.
Offensive rebound. Pertl. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass.
Well, the hard work on the offensive glass pays off for Jakob Pertl. Like to see that mindset from the big man. Goes back up strong as soon as he gets his hands on the basketball.
It's quickly with a drive. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Pistons.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
And the other thing, guys, credit their game plan. They've been getting the looks they want, and they are executing at a high level.
Well, Emmanuel quickly is a combo guard who impacts both sides of the ball, Doris.
There's no question about it. He's a floor spacer. He can create for himself or his teammates. And defensively, longer than you think and very mobile.
Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Here's Barnes. 4-3. Duren with a rebound. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Ivy passes to Duren. And stolen by Barrett. Pertl with the ball. And it's Ivy picking him up. And he slams it in one-handed.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. And the foul called on Emmanuel quickly. That's his third foul of the game.
Team 4.
Brown against Hardaway. Shoots over Brown. Now here's Cunningham, guarded closely, and he drains another one. He's now 10 of 11 from the field. Pass to Barnes. The rebound by Detroit. Duran's got his 16th rebound on the night. And here's Stewart, launches it. It's not going to go for him.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Pistons.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Cade Cunningham.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Here's Barnes. Brown against Hardaway. And stolen by Cunningham. Takes it inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Barnes the screen. Quickly with the ball. Guarded by Stewart. Here's Barnes. Ivy with the defensive effort. One side has dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
Back to Barrett from the arc. The rebound by Detroit. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, BA. They deserve the win.
Now here's Cunningham. So we see the Pistons taking the W here. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your family.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. In at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. On out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Pirtle in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Wizards, we've got Bilal Coulibaly. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's Saddiq Bey. And it's Brogdon in at the point guard position. And these two teams are both aggressive, attacking in transition.
Well, you've got to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams, no different.
Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. Between rebounding, interior scoring, and he shoots the 3. Brent, there's a lot to like about Jonas Valanciunas.
Yeah, Valanciunas has done a really good job of growing his game, Kevin, in today's game. I mean, the modern NBA have shooting bigs. JV has stepped out and proves that he can hit shots from the top of the key, but it's still that grinding, tough, physical play that you want on a nightly basis, and he gives it to you.
Now, here's Kuzma. Shot clock at 3. Valanciunas, good.
And Kuzma showing more and more that he's becoming a playmaker on the offensive end of the floor.
And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way.
Man, if you're going to grab it, grab that thing. He just lazily reaches out for that, and the result is it's deflected right off of his hand.
Here's Coulibaly. He's covered by Brown. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Barnes, and it's Barnes slapping it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Now, here's Brogdon. Pass to Bey. In the corner, it's Valanciunas. It's stolen by Barrett. Barnes with it. Picked up by Kuzma. And the dunk by Barnes.
The pressure from Barrett helped right there. He gets the steal, and that ignites the fast break.
Quickly against Brogdon. And he converts the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
A three-pointer is right on target. Barnes has got 7 points.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Brogdon the pass to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
It's not going to be a soft finish when Valanciunas gets it inside. Count on him going up strong.
Well, it's no secret this Washington team is in a rebuilding phase. But Brent, they've collected some assets.
Yeah, they got some flexibility here, Kevin, and they made the call to start over. Took some other players that other teams didn't want, along with some draft picks, which sometimes you have to do when you're bottoming out. They have a good toolbox to rebuild with.
He's off on the second. For Jakob Poeltl, his parents paved the way for him to become a professional athlete. And I'd say, Brent, they did a good job.
Well, it's a good point, Kevin. They were doing some blocking of their own, just not basketballs like Jakob does. Both of his parents, members of the Austrian national volleyball teams, and building some roofs on some people trying to put down a few slams.
Now Brogdon, following the three-point attempt by Scotty Barnes. And that one's good, Brogdon.
Brogdon going up with a purpose now here on the interior.
Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks.
The Wizards are trying to stay motivated in their rebuild. Kyle Kuzma says you have to change your approach a little bit. And it's like, what do you do it for? For me, it's about development every single day. Take care of your body, work hard, watch film, be studious, and find beauty in the struggle. Kevin?
And like you said, David, making it work every single day. Great approach.
Barrett does a good job there just creating the shot for himself. He is a scorer.
Brogdon looking it over with the drive. Misses the layup. Raptors are gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Here's Barnes. And the dunk by Poeltl.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint. Now, here's Brogdon. 50 seconds left to play here in the first.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid it straight up and in.
And here we go. The Wizards fast break.
Terrific feed from Valanciunas, a big man scanning the deck.
Raptors with the lead. In the corner, Barrett with it. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barrett. And Brogdon has got the ball here for Washington. Seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And Pirtle sends it back. Quickly with it. 2 on the clock. He lays it in.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Raptors out in front, up by 3. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Raptors.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
You've got Malcolm Brogdon. Saddiq Bey is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Coulibaly in at the 2 guard. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. Count that bucket. Barnes has got the lead up to 3 now for the Raptors.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And he makes that one.
Really good angle of attack there for Brogdon. Just saw a little angle and took it.
And Malcolm Brogdon, Brent has moved around a little bit in his career, but he's always found a way to contribute.
Well, I think coaches appreciate, Kevin, the way that Malcolm plays the game in terms of his efficiency. They can always use that ability out there. A guy who makes solid decisions with the ball and is a knockdown shooter with high percentages.
Back to Brogdon. Shot clock at 5. He gets that one. Brogdon's got 6 here in this quarter.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Barnes, and the rejection by Valanciunas.
How about that 7'6" wingspan of Valanciunas that helps him erase the shot.
And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And we'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Barrett kicks to quickly. Barnes screen on Bay. A 3 from quickly. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got his 4th rebound in this one. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Kuz loves those inside shots, and he's working hard to find them.
Raptors trail by 3. Barnes looking around. And stolen by Kuzma. To the inside. Here's Brogdon. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Brogdon's got a nice all-around game, and you don't want him to get going. He'll add to the point total with this kind of rhythm.
Barrett, no good. Knocked loose. Pirtle with the steal. And the dunk by Pirtle.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Kuzma inside. He's covered by Brown. 6 on the shot clock. And Valanciunas kicks to Brogdon. And the three ball is good. Brogdon's got 15 points. Brent, one thing we've seen these days, three-point variance. Can you explain it?
Well, Kevin, who's hot and who's not? That's basically what it comes down to. Look, coaches are going to have strategies against teams. A lot of teams are taking a lot more threes, but on a night where they are knocking down shots that you're willing to live with, that's when you just tip the cap, take the loss, and move on.
And the Wizards with possession. They're on a 15-6 run. Koulibaly up top. He's covered by Brown. Brogdon outside. It's hauled in by the Raptors. 50 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Quickly. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
Quickly didn't hold back there, taking some contact inside if he has to.
Kuzma with a screen on Brown. Kuzma outside. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
The offensive rebound. The shot, no good. Wizards leading by 6.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
And that one is hammered home.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Barnes screen on Brogdon. Quickly with a wide open look. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Washington holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside. And thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, guys, Malcolm Brogdon has been exceptional here tonight.
And, guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Setting the floor for the Raptors. Mitchell is out there with Dick. Then it's Walter. Then it's Olynyk, and it's Abaji in at the 4 spot. Driving the lane, here's Kispert. Takes it off the glass. Kispert's got the lead up to 10 now for the Wizards.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Hey guys, the Wizards' #2 overall pick, Alex Sarr, wanted to be in Washington, D.C., and his defense gets him on the court right away. Not to mention, the Wizards are in a rebuild, and if his offense comes along, he could be a foundational piece for this franchise. Everyone's excited to see the development of Alex Sarr.
You're right, a big piece. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting. The Raptors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And Mitchell drops them both. Washington leading now by 10. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Using those hops to attack the rim. Poole takes flight.
The Raptors shooting for the game at 42%. Mitchell against Poole. And Olynyk with the basket on the assist by Mitchell.
Off and running right off the bat here to start the second half.
Here's Poole. No good off the back of the rim.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, the last few years, we saw teams giving up bounties worth of draft picks and trades for star players, but with teams now possessing more roster spots to develop prospects and about 3/4 of the tradable picks hoarded by just a third of the NBA's teams, we may not see so many picks given up moving forward. Kevin?
You're exactly right, David. Something certainly to keep an eye on. And Sarr throws it down.
This is why you involve the big man Sarr in pick and rolls. He understands how to take advantage.
Here's Olynyk. He trains the quick shot. Olynyk's got 6 in the quarter.
Terrific effort from him really all night. Yet despite his supreme marksmanship, they're still operating at a deficit.
Here's Poole, and he dunks it down.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, and his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
Pass to Abaji. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Great D that time from Bagley. Poole finds Kispert. Now, here's Poole. To the middle, and finished off by Bagley.
Bagley punishing the defense that time.
Raptors trail by 12. The deep three from Mitchell. From beyond the arc, and then some. Mitchell's got 5.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give.
1:16 left in the third quarter. And Poole gets it to go.
He might have got bumped too. There's no whistle, but Poole able to still make it.
Mitchell against Poole. From deep. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Wizards leading by 11. Now Sarr outside for George. Pass to Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Well, recognizing the size mismatch and then turns it into an easy basket there. They've got to do a better job with defensive help.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Raptors have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. Free throw dropped for Mitchell. And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. And Mitchell drops them both. And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for the Wizards. 29 seconds left in the third. Pass to Bay. Stolen by Mitchell. Here's Barnes, guarded by Kuzma. Barnes outside. Birtle sets the pick for Barnes. Fires away from way outside. And so it's Washington holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've got Jonas Valanciunas, Brogdon out there with Coulibaly. Then there's Kyle Kuzma, and it's Bay in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
How about Brogdon? Doesn't really have explosive speed, but his balance there, able to get it done.
Brogdon against Quickly, and the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And the Raptors with the ball. It's a 13-point game. Pass to Barnes. Takes a 3.
Kuzma knowing his body well and using it.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
And they get it back. Koulibaly with it. Just 5 on the clock. Wizards need to get a shot off here. No good from Valanciunas. Raptors trail by 13. Barrett the pass to Quickly. Barnes screen on Brogdon. And here's Quickly for 3. Rebounded by the Wizards. Kuzma's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Bay. Misses the 3. The Raptors have gone 0 of 3 to start the 4th quarter. That's tipped.
And how about Kuzma, the defensive energy he showed to get to that block.
And the call will be against Emmanuel Quickly.
Second personal.
That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
For the Wizards, Sarr comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Poole subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. A drive by Poole. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the Wizards lead by 15.
And Poole streaking past the defense. Looked like he had another gear he got to.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
And here is Poole. And he drives in, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
One of the more explosive players and silky smooth. Poole finding a way to get to the rim.
Here's Quickly. Good on the shot.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Washington leading now by 13. It's Poole with the drive. Banked in off the glass.
And Poole can make some of those inside off-balance opportunities look easy.
And here's Barnes for 3. They get it again. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop break. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss. And the dunk by Barnes.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnovers even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
And Washington making a change. Holmes checked in. Poole finds Holmes. To the wing right side. Sarr, the pass to Poole. Off target with his 3. Raptors trail by 11. Brown right side. Outside Barrett on the wing quickly. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
Yeah, you could see that RJ had seen him open earlier and then got in the right spot to deliver.
Poole against Brown. Now, here's Poole. Tight defense on him. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. And Barrett slams it in.
RJ coming through, and that one makes you feel good.
Poole kicks to Bay. And there's the drive. Back to Poole. And he banks in the layup. And the Wizards lead by 8.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Pass to Barrett. 44 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
Great dribble move there by Barrett. He continues to build out his offensive game.
This may be their most important possession.
No doubt about it. As long as they don't make any major mistakes, this one's in the bag.
Here's Sarr. 5 on the clock. And stolen by Barnes. And it's the Raptors ball. They're on a 15-6 run. There's the 3. Bay pulls it in. It's tipped. Sarr with it. And so it's The Wizards with the W. It was up for grabs right until the final second. All right, DA, thanks again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brett Berry.
got it. Now a look at Detroit's starting lineup. Ivy and Hardaway Jr., they're the 2 and the 3. Isaiah Stewart out there with Jalen Duren. And it's Cunningham in at the point guard. And for Washington, Jonas Valanciunas out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Saddiq Bey. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Coulibaly in a 2-guard. And when people talk about the future of this league, Stan, both of these teams are often mentioned.
Yeah, Brian, we're getting a glimpse of what the NBA will soon look like. There are some great young players up and down these rosters. These front offices have done great jobs.
And using every part of his 6'5", 229-pound frame, Brogdon forces the defense to foul.
The Pistons have had quite a few high lottery picks of late, Stan. However, they haven't had much success yet.
Well, Brian, you know, sometimes it takes a lot of time. Some teams will come together quicker. Some players and some teams need more time to develop. Detroit's just got to keep adding to what they have and continuing to develop the players that are already in their system.
And a great fan base in Detroit, starving for victories. Now here's Coulibaly. The kick out to Kuzma from deep. And Cunningham pulls it down.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
About a minute played here so far in the first. Goes up at the elbow. Washington with a rebound. Here's Brogdon. Valanciunas sets a screen. And he lobs it up to the rim. And stolen by Cunningham. Out on his own on the break. And finished off by Stewart.
And just a great read from Cunningham. Pouncing on opportunities to collect steals.
Here's Kuzma. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Wizards. Kuzma with a screen on Cunningham. The kick out to Kuzma. No good on the 3.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Stewart, the pass to Ivy. And the Wizards on the break. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
You know, I think Kuzma has underrated quickness. It's part of what helps him finish at the rim so well.
Grant, Kyle Kuzma is an instinctual scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
He's especially skilled inside the painted area, but he's a capable shooter from mid-range and beyond the arc. Plus, he's someone you can rely on in the clutch.
Now here's Coulibaly. Hardaway grabs the board.
Well, you gotta miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Here's Cunningham. Oh, sweet move. On the wing, Ivy. Shakes him. And there's another one for the Pistons.
Just finding room to go to work inside. Ivy really relies on his physical abilities to get a close-range shot.
Brogdon against Cunningham. Brogdon with the bucket.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Outside Hardaway. It's rebounded by Washington. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Brian Keith and I were able to chat. I asked him what's the key to slowing down Cade Cunningham. Coach said, quote, not letting him get clean looks inside the arc. Cade is a terrific mid-range shooter and a solid finisher inside, so we just have to get a hand in his face on every shot. Limiting his production could be the difference in this game.
As always, Allie, we thank you. The Wizards with a lead. Inside, here's Kuzma, and it's Kuzma finishing it off.
The all-around game of Brogdon. I mean, he's all for doing what's best for the team. A selfless passer.
Outside Hardaway. Sinks the tray.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Washington has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Cunningham against Brogdon. Kuzma with a screen on Cunningham. Kuzma outside. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Stewart. Hardaway grabs the board. The Pistons have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
I mean, with his height and size, stopping Valanciunas just isn't an option sometimes. What a jam.
Three-pointer Stewart. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer. My goodness.
Oh, man, that's like stealing 3 points.
And that concludes a high-scoring first quarter. We're all tied up. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at Washington's performance here. Guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, they made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
Bilal Coulibaly out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Saddiq Bey. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5. That's the group for Washington right now.
You have to admire Cunningham's concentration in these spots, refusing to let the defense overwhelm him.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Wizards.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
Yeah,
Wow!
VA, I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Brogdon feeling it out a bit. Kuzma outside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
That's on Isaiah Stewart.
And he's really an assertive offensive presence. Kuzma shows no mercy when attacking the defense.
And, Coach, you've been lauded by some of your former players for your pregame preparation. I've seen it myself in the broadcasting world.
Well, I've also been cursed by some of those players for my pregame walkthroughs, Brian. People thought they were way too long, but I just wanted to be as prepared as possible and was one that always believed I'd rather do too much than too little.
And getting up close and personal, Cunningham knows he can get his shot to go inside.
Brogdon against Cunningham. Outside Coulibaly. Outside for Brogdon. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Good. And the Wizards lead by 2.
Now there's the strength we talk about often with Valanciunas. It helps him convert on these physical takes.
Detroit has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Outside Hardaway. Right wing. Cunningham outside. Stewart, screen on Brogdon. Here's Cunningham. Here's Stewart, kicks it out to Hardaway. Lets it go from deep. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
That's a fantastic feed right there. Kicking it out for the good look. Plays like this really help team chemistry.
And Stan, after starting his NBA career playing at center, the 6'8" Isaiah Stewart, more often now a power forward.
Yeah, look, Brian, he's improved as a shooter. He still looks more like an old school big at the 4 spot, but he can step out and stretch the floor.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Cade Cunningham has really been improving from distance. He said early in his career he was playing a lot of minutes, and stepping back to the NBA three-point line, he just didn't have enough legs in his shot. After After his shin surgery, he redefined his form and strengthened his legs. Brian, he said it helped a lot.
That could be a silver lining of all that time off out.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Pass to Hardaway. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Hardaway hits them both.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
The Wizards have gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start of the second. Brogdon up top. 6 points for him. Kuzma up top. Plenty of space. And Washington again with the bucket.
Good fundamental basketball from Kuz there. He works hard to find those shots and support his team.
Cunningham passes to Stewart. Cunningham looking it over. And again, the Pistons missing.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Here's Brogdon on the take. Tries again. Right side, Coulibaly. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Brogdon with the ball. He's picked up by Hardaway. Here's Bay. And the dunk by Bay.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight.
Ivy outside. Pass to Stewart. Cunningham with the ball. Fires from deep. And again, the Pistons missing. Hardaway against Bay. And he lobs it up top.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter.
From Sadiq Bay.
Fires from way outside. Oh, my goodness, it counts.
Did that really go in?
And so it's Kyle Kuzma making highlights for Washington, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. Back to the game after this break. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Nice game. Great performance by Kyle Kuzma.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
Well, that's certainly what I'd do. Until the defense shows they can stop him, ride the hot hand.
Setting the floor for Detroit. They've got Malik Beasley, Simone Fontecchio out there with Tobias Harris. Then it's Thompson, and it's Reed in at the 5, down low. Here's Beasley. Out to Thompson. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
That was just great work to battle through contact and will end the shot.
Detroit shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. Stan, you were a longtime coach in the NBA, one of the most demanding jobs on the planet. Just how much is required time-wise from an NBA coach?
Well, it's a lot of time. I mean, it's all day, every day, 7 days a week in season. But look, let's put it in perspective. It's not like we're out there running a jacket.
Now that's a visual I'd like to see from you, Coach. Clock at 6. Beasley. And he gets the bucket.
Beasley.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Poole outside. Oh, Poole so slippery inside.
Well, he knows how to be forceful inside. Once he gets the ball down there, he is eager to attack.
Beasley, pass to Thompson. Harris outside. Pass to Fontecchio. Harris, a screen on Poole. Here's Beasley. Back to Fontecchio. There's the three. Drills it from deep. Fontecchio's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Poole outside. Here's Sarr. The kick out to Poole. Beyond the arc. Oh, using that sweet stroke. Poole connects from deep.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Takes a three. Gets the three to fall. Fontecchio's got 6.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Here's Poole. Got a hand on it. To the paint.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch. Great flush. For Washington, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. It's Poole to drive. Pass to George. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Simone Fontecchio.
Good man. But the defender really went after him.
Both shots good from the strike. A minute 58 left in the third. Thompson outside. Fontecchio outside. Harris passes to Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Poole outside. Poole work in the interior.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Pistons trail by 3. Thompson outside. And 1:01 left in the third quarter.
There's no debate there. He got hammered.
Detroit shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. That one's off. And he's good on the second. Now Poole, 9 points in the game. Knocks it loose. There's 48 seconds left in the third. Putting on the Jets, Jordan Poole. George outside. The drive by Poole. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Poole's got 11 in the second half. Pistons trail by 4. Now here's Beasley. Thompson outside. Here's Fontecchio. It's rebounded by Washington. Poole with the ball. Pass to Bagley. Excellent D there from Reeves. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? It's Washington. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his team.
Cade Cunningham.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. We've got Saddiq Bey, Malcolm Brogdon out there with Bilal Coulibaly. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Kuzma in at the 4. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. There's the block.
You see the athleticism of Cunningham, using it there to come up with the swat.
Pass to Duren. Cunningham against Bey. Duren the screen. Cunningham passes to Duren. 3-pointer Stewart. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. To the inside. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Pass to Ivy. Hardaway against Bey. Outside Hardaway. Takes the 3. Knocks down the long J.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Cunningham against Brogdon. Kuzma with a screen on Cunningham. The kick out to Kuzma. Launches a 3. And Cunningham pulls it down. The Pistons trailing. Outside Hardaway to take the lead. Stewart inside, defended by Kuzma. Hardaway into the lane, and no good. Had a chance to take the lead. For Washington, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Here's Bey. Knocked away. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Out to the right wing. 3-pointer Stewart. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Detroit?
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
One other thing I've liked is how assertive they've been on D, swatting a good number of shots away as a result.
Cunningham against Brogdon. Outside Hardaway. Let's go with a 3. Pistons keep it alive. And here's Cunningham outside. Can't hit that one. And so it's Bey who brings up the ball for the Wizards. Down low. Here's Kuzma. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. That's on Isaiah Stewart.
Oh, not one to lack confidence. Kuzma won't hesitate to pull the trigger in the big moments. Not afraid.
Ivy passes to Cunningham. And the call will be against Cade Cunningham. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
The Wizards have gone 3 of 5 since this 4th quarter started. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Cunningham against Brogdon. Outside Coulibaly. Rebound Detroit. And he's going for the lob. And the dunk by Duren.
What an injection of energy from Duren. Working hard to find points for his team.
Outside Brogdon. On the wing, Kuzma. Nifty move. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Cunningham finds Ivy. Picked by Stewart. Hardaway from outside. Oh, gets the 3 to fall.
Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
The kick out to Kuzma. Back to Brogdon. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
He sinks the clutch free throw. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
Well, that's what you expect from him in this situation.
Now here's Ivy. Koulibaly defending.
He connects. You have to love Ivy's energy, playing his heart out right up until the very end.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Kuzma with a screen on Cunningham to the middle. And the call will be against Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul of the game.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength there.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Second team.
He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2.
And how can you not be excited about Ivy's potential? You can tell he wants to keep getting better.
So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, talk about poise under pressure. Buries all of his free throws, and now up 3. They've got to play smart.
And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get it quickly.
Kuzma. And so it's Detroit who scraped by with the win. And this was an emotional win for them. No doubt about it.
Just a fantastic...